Hi, this is Bobby Brown, and welcome to another fucking podcast.
You kids with your loud music and your Dan Fogelberg, your Zima, hula hoops, and Pac-Man video games, don't you see? People today have attention spans that can only be measured in nanoseconds.
See, son, old legends never die. They just lose weight.
Like a legend and an out-of-work bum with a lot of life.
Hello, Hollywood. Hello, world. Hello, my loyal minions. It is good to see you, and as always, good to be seen. My name is Izzy Presley, and welcome to another fucking podcast. Another fun show for you this week. Rich Redmond was supposed to be in studio, but he had, important stuff to do, like go practice for the AMAs. So this huge show got pushed to the wayside, but I think I understand. I think I can let that one slide. So yeah, Rich will be back. He's in LA all the time. So next time he's in LA, we'll get this thing done. And Rich Redmond from Jason Aldean's band will be on the show eventually. But I also had scheduled the beautiful and talented Courtney Cox from the Iron Maidens and from Femme Fatale. She did a stint with Paradise Kitty on the Monsters of Rock cruise. So she will be in studio in here just a little bit. And if you listened yesterday to the live show, yes, I do live shows now every Monday. I'm going to do them every Monday night at 6 p.m. Los Angeles time, 9 p.m. way over on the East Coast. So that will be live every week, taking live phone calls, talking about whatever. This week was a little kind of a clusterfuck. I was having computer problems. Imholt from the Rockin' 101 Steel Toe Morning Show called in and berated me for about a half an hour. So that was basically the whole show. It was fine, though. It was fine. And I learned a very important lesson. I got to prep for those. I got to have stuff to talk about if there's no callers and stuff. So tip to the hat to Mr. Aaron Imholt from the Steel Toe Morning Show for schooling me, I guess one could say. So, make sure you check the show out on social media. Facebook.com/another effing podcast. And hit me up on the Twitter machine, Izzy_Presley. I am currently at, what am I at right now? Oh, no. I gotta click on me. I am at 1,629 followers. Creeping up to 1 million. I have a goal of 1 million followers. I'm at 1,629. So let's kick that sumbitch up. Izzy_Presley on the Twitter machine. Facebook, I just said, facebook.com/another effing podcast. The website, izzypresleyproductions.com. You can hit me up on the email there. If you want to support the show monetarily, you absolutely can. Izzy.presley@gmail is your PayPal. A lot of upgrades I want to do to the show, but I just don't have the cash to do it. But I will never charge you for it. Plus, I'm going to upgrade some other stuff too. But, it is what it is. No matter what, I will never charge. If you want to donate to the show, you can. Izzy.presley@gmail is your PayPal. And all that money will go straight back into the show, will not go into my gullet. Unless it's for beer when I have guests in the studio. Because, that has to do with the show. Great sponsors. Please support them. Rockstar Leatherworks. RockstarLeatherworks.com. Leather bands, cuffs, and watches. All that kind of good stuff. Vid-Dash Decals. The guy that makes my stickers. And I know I still owe stickers to people. And I keep fucking forgetting to sending them. And, of course, Dead Threads, my good friend Mel, she takes t-shirts, she takes rock t-shirts and customizes them for you gals into like tube top dresses and sundresses and all that kind of stuff. So you can go to her Etsy site, and when you hear the ad, you will get the address, and you'll go and look at what's on there, or you can just send her stuff personally, and she will transform it for you. Very, very cool. In the upcoming weeks, finally going to have Duff from the Ace of Cakes is going to be in studio in April. Next week, I have adult film star Morgan Bailey coming in studio. I met her at this pre-AVN party here in Highland Park, and it wasn't your regular girls, so to speak. It was the trans females, and I said, fuck it. How often do you get to hang out with porn stars? So I went, and it was fun. Met a lot of really cool people, and Morgan is one of them. She has a documentary that is coming out, or it may be out. I haven't seen it yet if it is, but we'll be sure to talk about all of that. Should be a very, very, very fun interview. I very much look forward to that. So, what else do we have coming up? Oh, yes. Yes, I have been in touch, and I think this may just happen. It is not confirmed yet. But Steve the Colonel Cropper, I have this plan. I want to get every living member of the Blues Brothers band on this show at some time. And I think the first one is going to be Steve the Colonel Cropper. And I think that may happen sometime in April as well. And, of course, we do have, at some point, I will have another Drunken Summit. It will work out. It was supposed to happen a couple weeks ago, but it just didn't happen. Scheduling and yada, yada, yada. So, that's okay. But I think I have the players in place, the right players in place for the next Drunken Summit. Should be a good time. Oh, man, what else? Do we have any other news? I don't think we have. Oh, yes, absolutely, we do have new news. I talked about it a little bit last week, but there is this jam every Wednesday night at Lucky Strike here in Hollywood called Soundcheck Live. The master of it is Ferlazzo. Plays with Avril Lavigne. He puts this whole thing together, and I am the host. So, every time you're in Hollywood, every time you're in L.A., if you're in L.A., come down to Soundcheck Live every Wednesday night at Lucky Strike on Hollywood and Highland. It is a good time. Amazing players each and every week. Name players you've heard of. Some that you might not have heard of, but are just fucking amazing. So come down, check that out. Going to be doing some more comedy stuff coming up here. Not exactly sure when, but, I'm just starting. It's open mics. It's a way to, I didn't get into comedy to, be a star. I just did it because it's fun, and it is fun. Last time I did it was on the Monsters of Rock cruise, opening up for Don Jameson, who was nice enough to shoo me on stage and say, go do your bit. So we're going to keep doing that around here in L.A., do some open mics and have some fun, and maybe I'll get good enough to actually get paid for it. You never know. We will see. But with that said, I'm going to take a short break, and right after these short messages, in studio, the beautiful and talented Courtney Cox from the Iron Maidens, Femme Fatale, and occasionally Paradise Kitty. It's another fucking podcast.
Hey ladies, Death Threads will take that rock shirt that everybody has and make it your own in a flattering, sassy, and simple way. There are one-of-a-kind, handmade rocker tube top dresses, lace-up tees, and tank tops already in stock. Check out the online store at etsy.com/shop/DeathThreadsInc. And like Death Threads on Facebook for special offers and custom orders. That's etsy.com/shop/DeathThreadsInc. Death Threads will make you the envy of the party.
If you need to promote your band or business, or just want to stylize, personalize, or customize your ride, check out vid-decals.com. Want to create and customize your own stickers representing your band, or make your own bumper sticker? Vid Decals can do it. All stickers are printed on quality vinyl and can be placed on any flat surface. Stickers are an affordable way to promote your band or business. Go to vid-decals.com to get started. That's vid-decals.com. vid-decals.com.
RockstarLeatherworks.com is your home for badass rock and roll gear. Featuring 100% handmade leather bands, watches, cuffs, bracelets, and more, Rockstar Leatherworks has something for everybody. Whether you are going to the show or you are in it, you can find something to fit your needs. Choose from a variety of designs or create your own masterpiece. Their bands and watches are second to none. They also ship internationally. Who needs a stage to be a rock star? Check out RockstarLeatherworks.com.
It's party time. Gonna do that to maybe. So you gonna pick down red. It's party time. It's party time.
Oh my God.
Party time.
Oh boy. Here we go. We have returned.
Party time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to another fucking podcast from the Iron Maidens, from Femme Fatale, and occasionally Paradise Kitty.
Smooth.
Thank you. That's how I roll. The beautiful and talented Courtney Cox.
Hello. It's party time.
Oh boy, this is how this is gonna go.
See, I still don't have my voice back from the cruise.
On the Monsters cruise, that's all it was. Every time I saw her, it's party time.
Or I was screaming Night Train because they're like, "Where's Cox?" Like, Night Train.
That would explain the comment.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm slow sometimes.
That's all right.
So how the fuck are you doing tonight? It's good to see you, as
Good
always.
to see you too. You finally had me in your, in your house,
Right.
right?
In the hurt locker, in the bedroom,
Party time.
It's party time.
No, I'm doing good. Just having a few beers, a little bit of Jack.
Before we get going, I do have a message for you from
Lord.
Mr. Larry Morand.
Oh.
Let's see. Let me get this so I can read it correctly.
He's probably telling me I'm fired.
No. Need to give Courtney some grief. Tell her that the golf cart police have been alerted to you on Catalina
Damn it,
Island.
yeah, because we get the golf carts, right?
Yeah.
Because Courtney and her shenanigans, it's gonna happen.
Oh my God.
So everyone have their bailout money now.
You-
It's gonna happen.
It's going to be you drunk on a golf cart in a bikini top.
Bouncing around.
Yeah, and I'm going to be following. Just waiting for something to fall out.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna be like the Pied Piper on that highway. Everyone's gonna be behind me.
You're gonna be holding up a bottle of Stoli or whatever, and it's just like on the Monsters cruise. Going to karaoke.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I seriously am responsible for getting everyone sick.
Yeah. It's like I said. How'd you get sick? I slow danced with Courtney.
It was nice.
It was.
Was that before or after Boys to Men, or was it? No, was it during? No, I was singing though.
No, you were singing on Boys to Men.
Or trying
I
to.
think it was. God, I can't remember what it was. You think I would remember our first dance?
Right.
I think I would remember the song, but
It's like me remembering my first beer. It just doesn't happen.
yeah, I do remember my first beer, or the first beer of the night.
Oh, well, there you go.
There's a big difference there. Yeah.
Well, you got to keep going. I think the accumulative hangover would kill me.
Right.
So,
Right.
right.
So, so you guys are slated for Monsters of Rock
Yes.
coming up in October.
Yeah.
The Maidens
And Femme Fatale.
and Femme Fatale
I am
pulling double
screwed.
duty. I said duty. I'm laughing about that inside. Yes.
It's party time.
I had Lorraine on the show, and she was telling me the story about how you got the gig, and when you got the call for Femme Fatale.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to hear it from your
Well,
perspective.
I don't know what she said, but
Basically, she said that she called you guys, and she didn't know that you and Nita were roommates. And
yeah, we were driving together, and I was actually playing on Sirius, waiting for the big one. I'm like, this is so weird. Like, within minutes, we get a call. I'm like, that was just Lorraine Lewis. Like, we were just listening to the song. Like, sweet.
It was just that quick.
Yeah, right? Story of my life.
Right, hey, mine too. Obviously, my reputation has preceded myself. Yeah.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers to that. There you go. What do you need to waste time for? A quick squeeze of the tit? I'm out, I'm sleeping. You know?
Just don't forget about the reach around. Fact.
Yeah, exactly. You do the reach around. It's like your cock is going all the way through.
Oh, wait, but, okay, another funny story from the cruise. Do you remember I was running around going,
No, I do not.
And we had everyone doing this by the end of the cruise. Every time anyone would see someone from Paradise Kitty, they go, eh. I'm like, they don't even know what it is. So on the way to Vegas before the cruise, we were playing at Vamped. We were listening to some stand-up thing from, I think it was Amy Schumer. So she's like, when the guy has your face down the pedal, the guys, and he's going for the back door, and you're just like,
It all makes sense now. But
So
I don't remember you guys doing that.
Oh, well, you just weren't around.
I know. I wasn't following you around that much.
To an extent, right? Future ex-husband.
That's right. Exactly. Well, I don't know about that.
I know. Then now you have to fight those 2 little kids on the boat. Man.
Right. But
seriously,
they still have plenty of years.
I know. I gotta slow down then.
Yeah, you got to slow down. I just got to get you to Vegas and get this thing over with. Find a fat Elvis, and boom, there you go. You come back and have a party.
Right?
Party time. Party time.
Dude, I'm tearing right now.
Oh, I know. Oh, this is good stuff.
There goes my voice again.
Right. So you're a Philly girl.
Yes.
And when did you come out to L.A.?
I moved out here in 2009. I got off the John Anderson tour that I was on.
Wait, you toured with John? See, I didn't know this. This is all new information to me.
I started touring at like 15.
Really?
Yeah, my first one, I was through that whole School Rock thing.
Oh, okay.
I went to that. So my first one was Adrian Belew. And like a few little ones in between that, but the other big one was John Anderson. And then we played the Canyon Club the first time. I went to NAMM and stuff, but I've never been to like LA. LA is just Anaheim. And then like Canyon Club, I'm like, I'm moving, done. Gave my mom a week's notice, backpack and a guitar, and I was gone.
That quick?
Yeah, right?
It's
the story of my life.
Yeah, dude, it's...
it wasn't easy, but I was 19.
It's still not easy.
Nope.
But it's awesome.
Yeah. And then luckily, it was funny because when I first moved out, nothing to do. My boyfriend at the time remains nameless, but he was on tour all the time, so I'm like, what do I do? So I joined a Kiss tribute band.
That's right.
And I was ace, and then that thing, it was falling apart when I got into the band, but the manager for that band at the time was like, the Maidens are looking for someone, because I knew about the Maidens because back in Philly I had a tribute band at King Diamond called Queen Diamond.
Really?
Yes.
Another thing I did not know.
Yeah, I was 15. Even the other guitar player in that band, she's now doing the Michael Jackson 1 thing in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Gina Gleason. Yeah, we started that, and then when I left, they formed Metallica, and I would fill in for them constantly, in Europe and stuff. But yeah, and then I heard about the Maidens back then in that band. So when I heard they're auditioning, I'm like, oh, duh.
Right. Well, Jesus Christ, you were on the road at 15. When did you start playing guitar?
13.
Holy shit.
Yeah, no, it's just. The whole Prodigy thing, I went through that. And then you turn 18 and no one gives a fuck anymore.
Oh, right, of course. Of course. Of course. If somebody is listening, get ready for that, by the way.
Yeah, I know. It's if I have any words of advice to anyone that's a young shredder, just wait until you're 18 or wait until you start drinking. Everything just 180s.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking. Dude, it's yellow water anyways, Bud Light.
But it's delicious yellow water, damn it.
Yes, it is. It's talking juice, man. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. What's it like being on the road when you're 15?
Oh,
for a country band, right?
Huh?
It was country, right?
No, Adrian Belew is Prague.
Well, Prague, but didn't you say you were with the country guy too? No?
No.
Oh.
You making shit up already?
Yes, I am.
You're on one beer, dude.
I'm on one beer, yes. I thought one of the guys was a country guy. I don't know. I'm a fucking idiot.
I don't know. Maybe I don't remember.
Too much hair dye that I've had in my system. I don't know.
No, like I said, I've said, even when people ask my age, I'm 26, they're like, no. I'm like, no, but I started touring at 15.
Right.
I grew up real fast, so I can't go into many of the things I've seen. But,
right. Well, you would think.
Definitely things that would keep my mom up all night trying to get a hold of me.
So mom was not on the road with you?
No. But mom was also 3 hours ahead, being in Philly and all that stuff, because a lot of it was West Coast.
Okay.
So it would be constantly, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Love you, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
I'm on party time. My mom can hang with most of them, so.
Yeah, I can imagine. We had that little exchange for the Duran Duran night with the picture with the hand over the boob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom and my cousin are the reason I can live the way I do. They taught me well.
It's a glorious thing.
Yes.
It really is. It really is. Do you miss Philly?
All the time. Well, Philly, it's the sort of thing, like, I went back for Christmas this past Christmas, and I haven't been back in 5-6 years. And it's just so great walking into your hometown and seeing all, like, the cheerleaders you hated, and they all have, like, 5 kids and are busted. I'm like, can I curse?
It's called Another Fucking
Okay,
Podcast.
go fuck yourself. They're like, how you doing, Courtney? A lot better than you.
Right. Well, it's funny. It's like this kid I went to like grade school and high school with. He just put up all these pictures from like grade school, like me as a young little ginger in my
I saw that the basketball
outfit.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, so cute.
And I'm looking at this picture, going, okay, now wait a minute. These guys made fun of me every single fucking day of my life, and I'm looking at these guys. I'm like, I wasn't that dorky looking. And they all they did was constantly rip on me and rip on me and rip on me. And the very first in-studio guest I had was Bobby Brown.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the first thing I had to say. All you assholes that made fun of me all those years, the cherry pie girl, Bobby Brown, is in my bedroom, so fuck you. And, of course, Bobby rolls her eyes and goes, oh, God, here we go.
No, even with her, like when I was younger, I was extremely overweight, so I was constantly picked on. But, like, that was my thing, like, losing the weight, starting to play guitar. I'm like, I want to be the fucking cherry pie girl that plays fucking guitar. Like, I looked up to her so much, and then it was that first cruise, Monsters Rock cruise I was on with Femme Fatale. She came to the pre-party, and I was just like, holy fuck, that's Bobby Brown. Like, I am freaking the fuck out right now. I'm like, I wanted to be you. I'm like, okay, stop, Courtney. Not fangirl. Like, I had you on my wall.
That's hot.
I mean, Slayer.
That's Slayer. I love it. Who else do you geek up? Do you still get those fanboy moments?
Not really. There's only probably one person I would ever seriously, like, geek out over and, like, be shaky and all that stuff. And believe it or not, Kirk Hammett. He's the reason I started playing guitar. So
I can understand that.
And we always miss each other, too. Like,
right?
Like, I'll run into, like, Lars or something like that. I'm just like, where's Kirk? It's all I care about right now.
Just push his little self out of the way. I want to find Kirk. Get this midget out of my way. Oh,
yeah,
my God.
yeah, Kirk Hammett.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
So it was Metallica.
Metallica, yeah.
It was Metallica. Do you remember when you first heard Metallica?
Yeah, me and my brother got in a huge fight because I was obsessed with the Backstreet Boys at the time, and he broke one of my Backstreet Boys CDs, so I snuck into his room and got a Metallica CD. It was Kill 'Em All, but I obviously listened to it first because I had no idea. So I didn't break it, but that's what started it all. Right? Thanks, Backstreet Boys. And I was obsessed ever since, like, and I was that kid in, like, you know, late grade school, high school, like, if you don't like Metallica, then fuck you. So
I've been there. I've been there.
And even when I was signed with Peavey, like when I was really young, it was at a music thing in New York. It was like Music Player Live, and it completely decked out in Metallica gear. And they're like, oh, well, we want to give you an endorsement while walking into Peavey. But at that time, it was Dave Ellefson. And I felt like such a dick. Because, like, he's looking at me. I'm like, I'm wearing everything Metallica right now. I'm like, sorry.
Sorry about it, Dave.
But he's like, oh, dude, I'm good.
But he's a nice Minnesota boy, so I'm sure he didn't care.
Yeah. I know, we've been friends for years. I always bring it up. He's like, you remember when I had, like, the Metallica hat, the necklace, the shirt? It's like, yeah. I'm like, God, you just want to erase some parts of your memory. That's one of them.
Yeah. I want to erase about 90% of my memory.
Yeah. But we'll just repeat it if we do.
Well, right. That's an excellent point. All right. That's all right. It's going to happen on the cruise again.
Yeah. Like, October's going to come real fast, dude.
Right. You've been on it. You've been on every one?
I wasn't on the first one, but I've second on.
Second? I thought Femme Fatale was on the first one.
Mm-mm. Second one.
Was it the second one? I've burnt a lot of brain cells since then.
Yeah. That's all right.
I just remember when yes, you're right. It was the second. Obviously, you know. I saw Femme Fatale was going to be on there, and I emailed Lorraine Lewis. I'm like, I'm excited about this. And she actually emailed me back. It's like, what?
We are human, you know.
Well, yeah, but I was just this dorky radio guy. You know, it's like, oh, yeah, I jerked off to you before, and you emailed me back. I mean, that's pretty cool. You got to remember, I was 18 when that came out. Oh, 16, 17 when that came out, you know. So
Wait, what year was that?
89?
That's when I was born, dude.
Yeah.
Not rubbing that in. That's what she said.
Aha! Do you remember the first Metallica song you learned?
One. Yeah.
Did it come easy? No pun intended.
No, literally, like, where I lived in Philly, we had this garage that was not attached to the house, so I'd literally be out there for like 9 hours every day because I didn't have friends or anything like that. Gave up boys and all that kind of bullshit that everyone was doing. And literally, my mom would have to come out, or my stepdad would have to come out and like, okay, sound ordinance, cops are being called, and like, blah, blah, like, get in, like, drag me out. But literally, 9 hours every day and just rewind until the notes were fucking right because I play by my ear.
Right, no tab.
No tab. Well, but now.
Well, right.
But back then, like,
well,
a
yeah,
little kid.
yeah, but I've still seen you learning songs right before you go on stage, and it's just got the head buds in.
The motor jam.
The motor Bowie thing.
I'm like, I have to go. I'm drunk as a skunk. I have to go learn this song right now
because I have to go play with Doro, so I should probably know what I'm playing.
Yeah, no, I think I always believe in having a good ear. Like, anyone can be taught notes and go to Berkeley and all that stuff, but like, if you don't have a good ear, then you're doing it wrong.
Right. Well,
they'll just end up sounding like your teachers. You know, you have to do it
point.
yourself. Well, all the greats you look up to, they didn't really have teachers. They just put on their favorite albums, and I still believe in that. I mean, even when I record, I still have the old Tascam cassette with 4-track.
I've got one
because I don't like Pro Tools. Like, it just sounds too perfect to me. Like, I don't like people being able to punch in the wrong notes because even like Frank Zappa and all that stuff. Like, you know, sometimes the best notes are the wrong ones.
Oh, right, exactly. It's like sometimes studio flubs are iconic.
Yeah, you can't.
Zeppelin, that fucking echo back in Whole Lot of Love.
Yeah, I think so.
That was a studio flub.
Well, even Metallica, Master of Puppets, that one really high note in Kirk's solo, he broke a string.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Everyone's like, oh, it's like a squealer. He's doing something weird. No, like, he actually broke a string, and you can't. I mean, I could be talking out my ass, but I remember reading that as a little kid. You can't go back and redo that. It's just done.
Right. Well, yeah, especially back then because there was no Pro Tools. It was, this is tape. You have to be good.
Yeah.
You record a lot, right?
Yeah, just at home. I'm very, very one of those musicians. I'm like a John Sykes. I think I'm very protective and.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's just.
Do you want to get out?
I do, but it's like I'm in no rush, and you have to do it when you're ready to do it. Because I've seen so many friends with their bands like, we have to put this out because we need this record deal. I'm like, yeah, great. You're gonna get gas money. Why are you really rushing?
Right.
A good song comes at the right time when you have something. You know, you have to write a story. If you don't have the story, you can't really write a good song. You know, I'm at that part of my life, like, you know, like, a lot of shit has happened, like, but because it's life, but it's just like, I only do it with the right people. I don't want, you know, some album with my name on it and me wanking off for fucking an hour. It's just not music to me. I want to have, you know, those songs that reminds me of me being a kid putting on that first Metallica album with Thin Lizzy, and it makes you go, what are you, with air guitar? And I think a lot of people miss that these days because they're still trying to catch that dream, which was the 80s. It's not. Music is completely different now, and I do have time, thankfully, and I'm not rushing it. So, because you have to do it right, because you can't get those years back.
Are you going when this happens? Are you going to sing? Or are you just going to play guitar? Are you going to front it?
I like harmonies, but leads ain't no. And it's not even going to be all female. It's just, you know, just got to find good musicians. You know, people have the same view and not, you know, spread so thin. I'm guilty of that. Like, you know, I'm in multiple bands, but when you want to do original, that's the priority. That's the family. You don't have to. You shouldn't have to deal with. Okay, well, we can't record this day because he's on this tour and she's on this tour and blah blah blah. It has to be. If you want to do it, it's a family. Right. Absolutely. So. Absolutely. Well, I mean, yeah, you are in multiple. You got obviously you have to like the music you're playing in those multiple bands. So I mean, you can't just play with somebody for the paycheck. What fun is that? Well, I mean, it's Maiden. I mean, like, everyone's like, why Maiden? I'm like, why not, dude? Like, it's not a job. Like, the minute it becomes a job, I am done. And you always get attacked for, like, the whole, like, oh, you're just in a tribute band. I'm like, yeah, a tribute band is touring the fucking world, dude. Right. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm an original band. Yeah, living in your mom's fucking basement, dude. Like, not taking shots at original musicians, but it's it gets so old hearing the whole attack, like, oh, you're just in a tribute band. I'm like, yeah, well, when you go to a fucking orchestra, when's the last fucking new hit from Mozart that you fucking heard? You know? Right. They're all fucking, they're covering music, too. It's like, it's just, I play because I love to play. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. It could be jazz. It could be doing. I just love playing guitar. So, I'm humble enough, and I'm very lucky that covering these tunes and putting your heart into it, I get to tour the world, because I probably wouldn't be able to without that, So I'm just enjoying it while I can. It's not gonna last forever.
Right.
But live in the moment. So there's nothing wrong with being in a tribute band. There's not.
Oh, I didn't say there was. I am in a tribute band. I know this.
Like I said, the minute it becomes a job, I'm done.
Right.
I'm a little kid every time I walk on stage.
Yeah, it's supposed to be fun.
Yeah,
that's
why
we
you
do
look
it.
so happy. You're singing along. I'm like, yeah, dude, because I grew up on this music, man. It's just, I'd be like, if I wasn't playing guitar in that band, I'd be in the crowd right with them doing the same thing, screaming and getting drunk and
Party time!
Party time! Do you guys still do the names on stage, like the Adriana Smith?
No, we kind of butted that out. I mean, it was.
Did it seem like a cheesy shtick?
I mean, the band's been together 15 years.
Right.
I've been in like 6, 7 now. I lost count, but even when I joined the band, I'm like, oh, this is so cheesy. But there's some fans that just love it. I'm just like, I stopped signing my name as Adriana Smith a long time ago.
Well,
I have my own identity just now.
Right.
I'm a monster. Everyone just knows. It doesn't even matter if it's band related.
Yeah.
I think I have followers
Courtney's here.
even Instagram. Like we didn't even know you were a guitar player, but your like dub smashes and stuff are hilarious. So we just follow your Instagram. I'm like, yeah, that's just me being bored on tour, dude.
Yeah, you can always tell when Courtney's bored because it's just post after post after post after post after post.
It's me laughing in the background. Hey, dude, living. This is my 80s. Like, fuck, I'm gonna enjoy it, man.
Do you need another beer, by the way?
Yes.
Are you done? They're right there. I would have got it for you, but I'm attached.
That's what she said.
This is why I love hanging out with her.
You can't take me anywhere.
No, you can't. And that's part of your charm. You did geek out on the cruise, though, when you were singing with Gary Sharon.
I did. Dude, that was the night I got everyone sick with the vodka. And I actually started getting angry. Okay, so some fan or a guy on the cruise, it was Wholehearted, right?
Yeah.
So I'm drunk, stumble on stage with this bottle of vodka that I've been sharing with everyone, which was probably at that time not a good idea. But and then singing harmonies, have my own mic, and then someone grabs my hand to try to steal the mic from me, and I'm starting to get all pissed off, like, hey, no. I look over, it's Gary, and then he whispers in my ear, he's like, it's my song.
I just remember in your lack of voice, because your voice was gone at this time.
It was gone after the first night,
right?
dude.
I can die now.
And then I was like, did he take the bottle of vodka? Because a split second I was worried about the vodka.
She was more worried about the vodka than she was
like, did
about
Gary
singing
steal
your
the vodka? I'm like, I don't think he drinks, but where is it? I think Chad had it.
Chad Stewart
Yes.
drinking?
Oh, dude, he's my harmony master. That's
Oh,
why he did
dude,
Boys to Men every night.
that's right.
You know what? I didn't have a voice, but the minute that song came on, my voice was there.
Yeah, Philly represent.
Philly.
Philly.
Party time.
What was Ape? Another Bad Creation. Remember them, the little rapper kids? Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Oh yeah. Why don't we do this? Why don't we take a short little break and then we'll come right back and talk about what's coming up and more shenanigans.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Courtney Cox, it's another fucking podcast.
Hey ladies, Death Threads will take that rock shirt that everybody has and make it your own in a flattering, sassy, and simple way. There are one-of-a-kind, handmade rocker tube top dresses, lace-up tees, and tank tops all ready in stock. Check out the online store at etsy.com/shop/DeathThreadsInc. And like Death Threads on Facebook for special offers and custom orders. That's etsy.com/shop/DeathThreadsInc. Death Threads will make you the envy of the party.
If you need to promote your band or business, or just want to stylize, personalize, or customize your ride, check out vid-decals.com. Want to create and customize your own stickers representing your band, or make your own bumper sticker? Vid Decals can do it. All stickers are printed on quality vinyl and can be placed on any flat surface. Stickers are an affordable way to promote your band or business. Go to vid-decals.com to get started. That's vid-decals.com. vid-decals.com. Vid-decals.com.
RockstarLeatherworks.com is your home for badass rock and roll gear. Featuring 100% handmade leather bands, watches, cuffs, bracelets, and more, Rockstar Leatherworks has something for everybody. Whether you are going to the show or you are in it, you can find something to fit your needs. Choose from a variety of designs or create your own masterpiece. Their bands and watches are second to none. They also ship internationally. Who needs a stage to be a rock star? Check out RockstarLeatherworks.com. Oh.
Party time!
See, there you go. Jack Daniels is gone. It's party time. Courtney Cox from the Iron Maidens.
So,
how you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
So you guys got a big tour coming up.
Yeah.
A couple of them.
Yeah. Well, we start off in the Valley, which is the last California show. Listen up. Paladinos, off Reseda, the Valley, Tarzana. The following weekend, we're in Utah. I forget where, but look on the website, theironmaidens.com. And then April 12th, we leave for a full leg in Europe, starting off in London.
In London?
Yeah. And it started off like so cool. Like, okay, we're going to play Shepherd's Bush, which is like famous venue, right?
Bush.
Nice. But they're having renovations, so they switched it to Islington O2 Academy, which I've played a couple times. It's going to be awesome. But then after that, I think Netherlands. Most of it's in Germany. They're just all over the place. It's going to be fun. A lot of beer.
Beer?
Body time.
Can I come?
Can you come? That's what she said.
Ew.
This is why we can't go nice places.
I know. Well, for now. But, yeah, and then you guys go in September, you guys are off too, right? Did you have like Spain or something?
Spain, yeah. And then even I think July we're going to like Sri Lanka and like just everywhere, man. It's crazy. Like my passport, literally, I had to get more pages, like 80 more pages. I can't even it's like the guy problem, like putting your wallet in your pocket. Like now I sit on my passport, like I'm sliding now.
You're supposed to be rolling that way.
I'm always rolling, dude. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Yeah, it pisses me off because like on these cruises, you don't get stamped. So I got this passport with nothing in it. I've been out of the country how many times and nothing on my fucking passport.
But you want that stamp.
I know.
People get depressed over it.
I know.
Well, it reminds me of where I was like the previous night. Like, where were we? Oh, look at my passport. Okay, we're
I
in
was
Japan.
in Warsaw. Yeah.
Because all the airports start looking the same. Like, where are we right now?
Right. So you guys have done like Japan and all that kind of shit too?
Yeah, Indonesia, just all over the world. The thing that blows my mind, like being from Philly, they haven't been to the East Coast probably since 2007.
Really?
Yeah, before I was in the band. And like we always get attacked, like, why don't you come here? Why don't you come there? And, like, we don't actually like seek out where we're going. Like we wait for the offers and stuff. But yeah, we want to get back to the East Coast, like so bad. I mean, me being from Philly, like Kirsten used to live in Baltimore before she joined the band. Like stuff like there's a need, there's a want. But it's just, you have to deal with, production and all this stuff.
Right.
It's expensive to travel. But...
Right. Well, even Minneapolis, and this is why Minneapolis would be great for you guys, is because Maiden never plays in Minneapolis. They go to Milwaukee and Chicago, which I understand, but Minneapolis is it's a rock and roll hotbed up there. And fucking Maiden never goes there. It's just one of those flyover states. Especially with them.
Oh, I see what you did there, man.
Yeah. They have a plane.
The best was we were driving to Arizona, and literally just after the cruise, the Maidens were playing the pre-party for the Vegas Maiden show at Mandalay at Club Vamp. Then after that, we had to drive to Arizona, and I met one of the guys that he works for Adrian, and he was all talking about the Planet Force One and like everything that was in like the Trooper beer or whatever. And we took a case from Club Vamp because Trooper beer was like the big beer there. And then we're in this van on the way to Arizona. I'm just like, oh, here we go. And I did a screenshot of me drinking Trooper beer. I was like, Ed Van one. It was so good. And he's like, the guy's like, you're such a bitch. I'm like, living the life, man. On that 5.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like that beer.
I think it tastes like Newcastle, and I was never a fan of Newcastle, but I need to try their wine. Apparently they have wine too, because I'm a wino, so. But you know what? Free's for me.
I would try the wine.
Yeah.
That free is always good.
Yeah, yes.
Free is always
Especially for
good.
a musician.
Right? Right. What are your crowds like when you guys are overseas? I mean, it's obviously Maiden, arguably the biggest band in the world. You know, they play in front of fucking tens of thousands of people at a time.
No, it's intense. Like, you know, I always say, dude, it's like Beatlemania. I mean, not at that extent, but seriously, like, people, even like getting off the air, like you're on this flight for like 14 hours, whatever, and everyone's like, why do you girls always just have your makeup out? I'm like, you have no idea. Like, you just get off the plane, like, and seriously, you're hungover because obviously free alcohol on the plane, but literally, and that's why you always see us with sunglasses on because we're just like hiding everything. But the minute you get off the plane, a crowd of people, photos, and everything, and it blows my mind being a tribute band, but they're so passionate, especially like Maiden stuff. It doesn't matter if it's the actual Maiden or anyone playing Maiden. They go out, just everywhere. Like even the hotel, which is somehow they know that you're staying at this hotel. Like you're getting breakfast in the morning, and you just hear the click of the camera. Like I'm just getting orange juice right now, so we have to get breakfast with sunglasses on, and it's just, I mean, it's just so humbling, and it just kind of blows your mind because it's like, how or why is this happening? It's just. I can't even explain the feeling. It's just the crowds are just so passionate and amazing, just screaming every word, and so we're like, great, don't fuck up right now because they're gonna know.
right. Hey, I'm assuming you have a lot of like guy fans.
Yeah,
they're just drooling at all times.
Mm-hmm. Girls too, goes both ways.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I remember the first time, I think I was 21 at the time, whatever, we played Costa Rica Peppers Club, and literally 2 days after I got a photo on Facebook, and I'm like, some guy got my face tattooed on his entire calf. Yeah, I'm just like, what? He's like, what do you think? And I'm like, thumbs up, like, I appreciate it. It kind of creeped me out, but I'm like looking at it, I'm like, at least the face is looking down. So, like, no, I'm just like,
instead of looking up doing this.
Yeah, and I had one fan buy that old spangly bra I used to wear for $100, and then he's like, just don't tell my wife. I'm like, this is getting really weird really fast. Or like people that offer like, oh, can I buy that shirt off of you for whatever? I'm like, why? He's like, oh, because your sweat's on it. I'm like, and then you look down at the drink that he just got you. I'm like, well, I think I can at least handle 5 roofies, right?
I think my liver's good enough.
You can't get more chlamydia, right? Kidding. But it's just, seriously, I'm gonna be that fucking kick-ass grandma one day with all the stories that I have. I mean, it's not over yet being 26. I have to get past 27 first.
Right.
And then you just, seriously, sometimes I'll just sit like on the plane or like when traveling to somewhere, like, God, the stuff I've seen, I have no idea how I'm alive sometimes. Like, as I say, I surround myself with people that are more crazy than I am just to feel normal again.
Right.
But you know, you only live once. Rock and roll, dude.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's like, plus, I mean, you're young enough. It's like, fuck it. I mean,
why not?
Why not?
Like I said, this is my 80s. I miss the 80s.
Right. Hey, I'm 43 and I'm still stuck there. So.
Right. No, the best, even at meet and greets, like, you'll have this fan's like, dude, you remember that tour back in like 1986? Yeah, I was there. I'm like, yeah, I so remember that. Yeah, dude, I was right there, dude. I think I was next to you, right?
Do you remember when did you first see Maiden?
Oh, Lord.
I've never seen Iron Maiden.
I mean, I was late to the game because I was in high school when Dance of Death came out. And I think the first time I saw them was in Jersey at the Tweeter Center, and it was Ozfest. Yeah, it was the first time I saw them. And I think that was the year the whole egging thing happened at Irvine.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Because of Sharon.
Yeah. Well, that was being a kid in those years, like, that was the thing. Every year, we're going to Ozfest.
Right.
Just get shit-faced, like, underage. My mom was cool. Or is cool, sorry.
Right.
Love you, Mom. But yeah, it was fun. Yeah, that was the first time I saw him. And I remember I got there early. I did the contest. I think it was WYSP, which is the radio station out there. They had, like, do a banner, get, like, pit tickets, and I did, and I won. And I literally had to stand on the barricade the entire fucking day, and literally came with 3 empty bottles of Gatorade to pee in. And I remember I was so tired.
I hope you were wearing a skirt.
Was I? No fucks given. But I remember, I was pretty sure it was Maiden. If not, it was the Priest one. But I remember I fell asleep on the barricade and Mudvayne was playing, and they woke up and the bass player was just giving me the look of death because I fell asleep front row. They were like, dude, I'm sorry. Those were the good old days. See, now I have good old days, right?
Right, exactly. Do you remember your first show? Your first big boy show?
Well, my mom told me my first show was Rod Stewart.
Really?
Yeah, I fucking love Rod Stewart. Oh my god.
I do too.
Right? The first big show. It was either one of the Family Values tour of Korn, or it was probably Metallica. I mean, like top tier, like big show.
Right.
Which I think was the Saint Anger tour with Godsmack opening up. It's the same thing. I did the banner thing, like got up front, like, oh my god, freaking out. I looked at my brother, like, let me get on your shoulders. He's like, why? I'm like, I want to flash. My brother's like, what? I'm like, sorry, just in the moment, whatever.
Well, of course, you're at a show. Why not? They say hello, you say hello.
Hey,
I was just
backstage pass right here.
right. Mine was Monsters of Rock, 88.
Wow.
Yeah. Van Halen, Scorpions, Dokken, Metallica. But it was before Justice came out and Kingdom Come, who was just on the boat.
Do you like it?
I know, dude. I was so freaking out when that song came on.
I missed them both times.
Oh, dude, I saw him. It was the pool deck, and I was running around. And I was like, I need to go right now. I was just like up, like, you know, the ledges, like right by I was just up there screaming, and everyone's like, how do you know the words of this? I'm like, dude, I was that thrash metal chick back in high school. I had all these thrash metal patches on my vest, and then I had a random Kingdom Come one. And everyone's like, who the fuck's that? I'm just like, don't worry about it.
Did you get a chance to see Metal Church?
I did not, but I've seen them out here many times. I think Wanda's good friends with one of the guitar player in the band, so she always talks about him, but no, I didn't see them.
Oh, it was cool to see him with, what's his chops?
They played the Atrium, right? Was it the Atrium?
I know they played the Spinnaker,
Mm-hmm.
because that's where I saw him for about 20 minutes. I didn't see, like, full shows. I was just
me
like,
either.
go
It was,
watch
like,
a little
in and
bit. And
Well, my favorite one was Michael Monroe, because we were sharing a tech, Andrew.
Yeah.
So we went to see a little bit, and like, fuck, we gotta go. It was me, Rachel, Nicole, the bass player, and as we're leaving, he just starts like, who the fuck is leaving our show right now? We turned around, it was completely diving us for like walk into the staircase in the main theater, like
Yep.
with the lights on, you can see it's us, and we're just like, dude, we gotta play our fucking show, dude. And like, no fucking excuses, like, fuck them. We're like, oh, I love you.
who didn't Drew Tech for?
I know, he's amazing. Yeah,
Right.
Poor guy. And after like our set, he's just like, I just need alcohol. We just shoved the bottle of fucking tequila in his face, but he wasn't done yet. Like, he had to keep running around.
Oh yeah, because he was with Pussycat. That's
Paradise
Drew,
Kitty.
right?
Yeah.
Paradise Kitty, Michael Monroe.
That superstar one, Hard Rock.
Is it Hardcore Superstar?
Yeah. He made his money, man. Good for him.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to do that.
Christ, I was.
Well, he used to be my designated walker on the other cruises.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, I love that man to death. Love you, Drew. Shut up, you'll like it.
What else do you got coming up?
That's what she said. Femme Fatale has some shows, I think, opening up for Vince Neil in May.
Nice.
I think he's like Arizona or something. I could be completely wrong. Sorry, Lorraine. But other than that, just grinding it out with Maidens and stuff like that. But I know the last California show for a while is this Saturday Paladinos.
This Saturday at Paladinos, and I am going to make it a point to be there.
Yeah, and Linda's back on drums. She was in a car accident and stuff.
Oh, that's
she
right.
will
That's
be
right.
drumming. She will be drumming.
Because when I saw you guys the last time at Paladinos, you had a dude playing with you.
Yeah, it was Tone from Damage Inc., the Metallica tribute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good friends of ours. Yeah, stepped up to the plate, learned all this stuff, lickety split. Because you can't risk hurting yourself more. So.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So. Yeah.
But she's back. So. she has another injury too, and I love her. I don't know how she does it, but she has a dog walking business, and some bulldog like took out something in her calf, so now she has to be on crutches, but she can still play because the way her pedals are set up, it doesn't hurt. But I'm like, poor thing, man. It's just not her month, and like it's not her year. But you know, she powers through. She's a fucking, no pun intended, trooper. There you go. See what I did?
What you did there? What you did
But
there?
yes, it's been a while, you know, because she's been sitting out a lot. But if you want to see Linda McDonald, she will be back on the kit this Saturday. And we're playing a lot of songs we haven't done in years. So.
Well, and that's the cool thing about you guys, because you guys do a lot of songs that Maiden doesn't do.
Yep. I know, and some of them are like 15 minutes long. I'm like, oh my god. Get halfway through the song, I'm like, can I just, like, especially when you're not playing for like 3 minutes, I'm like, can I go pee real quick? And Linda actually does it. Like we used to do Ride with the Ancient Mariner. There's that breakdown part in the middle. She literally would jump up and go to the bathroom.
I just
Love
remember
her to death.
I just remember because I was watching you guys, and I got there like right before you went on. You were sound checking, yada yada yada, and there was like something with a very long intro. And all of a sudden, Courtney comes running over to this. You're over. Hey, how you doing? I'm like, you're supposed to be up there.
Oh yeah, doctor. I'm like, I know I at least have like 4 or 5 minutes. So I wait, especially going to the bathroom. I'm like, okay, what verse is it? The second verse. Okay, it's time to go to the bathroom. Just fucking pushing people out there like, need the drain the bag, move. And always there for fucking the count off. Somehow, I don't know.
Well, you make it work.
Yeah,
you make it work. You have to.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so. Well, that's all I got. Unless there's anything else that you want to talk about.
Party
or,
time!
Or should we just have another beer and finish
always.
All right. All right. Well, Courtney, thank you so much for coming by.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And everybody in LA, make sure you get out to Palladino's on Saturday night.
Because it's party time!
It's party time!
And you'll see everybody on the Monsters of Rock cruise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you'll hear me at least.
Yeah, you'll hear her. And she will be at karaoke
every
fucking night. Yep.
Yeah, I should just start hosting it, right, with you. No, we were going to do the pajama thing, remember?
Yeah, but nobody knows about that yet.
I mean, yeah. Tisk, Courtney. Anyway, I'm in my pajamas all the time anyway. No,
yeah, that's true. That is true.
New.
Ladies and gentlemen, Courtney Cox, Iron Maidens, Femme Fatale, and sometimes Paradise Kitty. And there we go. Fun interview. Fun gal. Next week will be glorious as well. Make sure you go see them if you're in the LA area. Palladino's in the Valley this Saturday night, the last California gig for a while for the Iron Maidens, and then of course they go on tour all over the world. Well, all over Europe at least. They're amazing. If you have not seen them, they are fucking amazing. It's going to be awesome. I shall be there. And also, if you're around on Wednesday night here in LA, come on down to Soundcheck Live. A great lineup this week as always. It's going to be a good time. And of course, my beautiful ass will be on stage being the host MC guy. Should be glorious. Make sure you check out the sponsors, Rockstar Leatherworks. Check out Vid Decals and check out Dead Threads for all you ladies. And please hit me up on social media. That is facebook.com/another effing podcast. Hit me up on the Twitter. Trying to get up to a simple 1 million followers at 1,629 right now. So I got a ways to go. But please, everybody, follow me on Twitter, Izzy_Presley. If you want to support the show monetarily, Izzy.Presley@gmail is your PayPal. Got a lot of cool shit I want to do here, and I need money to do it. So please, send me your money. Or what have it. This has been an Izzy Presley production. Next week will be adult film star Morgan Bailey. And I've got Duff Goldman coming up in a couple of weeks. Hopefully Steve the Colonel Cropper very soon. Lots of cool stuff coming up. And a Drunken Summit, of course. We'll do that when Courtney gets back. Because I think the next Drunken Summit, Courtney and Ace need to be here. And maybe somebody else. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it rolls. This has been another fucking podcast. Check out StuffDudesLike.com. They post the show each and every week. Check them out. It's stuff that dudes like. Simple. StuffDudesLike.com. thegreatbabu.com. The Great Babu will be back in a couple of weeks also because he does have a book coming out. Oh, it's true. It's true. The Great Babu has a book coming out, and we'll talk some NFL draft. We'll get that rolling again as we get closer to the football season. You know how we roll on this show. So, I will see everybody next week. Don't forget, every Monday night, this show is live. 6 p.m. California time. And then the interview show gets posted every Tuesday. So the in-studio guests every Tuesday, and the live show every Monday night, 6 p.m. California time. You can make sure you got to follow on Spreaker. And maybe I might broadcast it on YouTube because I think I could figure out how to get the microphone into that and do it on YouTube as well, so you can call in and actually hear the people who are calling in. Because I take phone calls during the live show every week, Monday nights, 6 p.m. California time. So if you're following on Spreaker, you got to follow on Spreaker. Spreaker.com/user/Izzy Presley. Hit that follow button. If you're listening on iTunes, please hit the subscribe button. And all that good shit. This has been an Izzy Presley production. I will see you on Monday night for the live Another Fucking Podcast, where I take your calls right here on the air, talking about whatever you want to talk about. I will see you then. Next week, the in-studio guest, adult film star Morgan Bailey. I do love you.